Number 1, women are dumb, blacks are crooks, Jews run America, Indians smell, Chinese are good at math. Trans should be in asylums and away from guns. Title IX is a scam, and female sports is a waste of time. I know that you guys said something about, someone was complaining about you guys have a good female sports basketball team or something like that. So, I mean, that's great and all, but it's like, you know, female sports is kind of like, you have a kid, right? Like, let's say you got a kid or like a cousin or something, like a little cousin. He gives you like a painting that's all crappy and it sucks and it's like finger painting or whatever. And they give it to you and you're like, oh, thank you. And you like frame it or whatever more because like you love them, no, not necessarily because the art is good. That's like female sports. Like you're there because it's like, okay, I go to school here. I like this girl or I like this person. I'm here to show support. But like realistically speaking, you're not there because it's like actually good. You're there as like moral support. That's like what women's sports is kind of. Because the reality is, we would just, if they were so good, they would compete with the men, but they can't do that. So, you know, and I also find it interesting how we'll sit here and we'll subsidize female sports, right? Even though it's like negative, doesn't make money, it's completely an L. But like we would never do that for male sports. Like if the NBA for some weird reason was like negative and didn't produce any type of profit, we would get rid of it. We would completely, it would be disbanded. But like for the WNBA, we allow it to keep going, even though it's a money sink because of feelings, right? This kind of comes back to my whole concept of, you know, we make separate standards for women while simultaneously watering down the entire industry. I'll give you another example. I don't think women should be in law enforcement, especially in positions where they're going to have to be hands-on, right? Because I could tell you someone that used to work in law enforcement, and anyone here that works in law enforcement knows you have a female backup, it's like, damn, you're pretty much on your own. Because they just don't have the same physical capacity to take down a suspect or enforce an arrest properly. And a lot of the times their ineptitude will put you in danger. They're more likely to shoot. They're more likely to escalate because they don't have the physical strength to subdue a person or a suspect, and it creates a lot of issues. So that's another example. Military as well. What's up, man?